time to celebrate. This is episode 10. I'm excited. There's like fireworks going off. We have been having such a great time in these weeklies that we've been doing. It's been a lot of work. I want to say thank you to Omar, Madeline, Giancarlo, my wife, and all the other people that have been helping us to put these together. I just want to say thank you. Make sure in the comments right there, put in the comments right there, thank you, to the teams, and they've been doing an amazing job in the editing and everything. Thank you so much. And we just want to be a blessing in your life, and I want to encourage you, continue sharing this with people. We're blown away with the amount of people that are seeing these videos. People from all over the place are being blessed with this, and this is only our 10th episode. I think in life, we need to have people that we can look up to and people that we're just like, wow. Like, I remember the late Lester Summerall that, he used to come and preach in our church, and he would preach in our church, and he would come to the house, and he had a rule that anytime he was going to go and preach somewhere, he wanted to eat with the pastoral family. And for me, I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. But there was one of Lester Summerall's mentors that was absolutely amazing. The late Smith Wigglesworth was incredible. The stuff that he started, the way that he believed, God used him to raise people from the dead. And these are things that are documented in history on what it is. But one of the things that he said was, great faith is the product of great fights. Okay, follow me. Great testimonies are the outcome of great tests. Great triumphs can only come out of great trials. When I read that, and I was like, man, Smith, what was going on in your life that made you write something like that? His life was a life of faith. His life, he was at a point that he was dying, and he told God, if you save me, I'll preach your word, and God did it. We can't miss moving forward due to the fear of the fight. Too many people have walked away in good seasons because they were afraid of the fight that was in front of them. Many marriages have finished because they weren't willing to fight and continue battling forward. Why is that so important? Because there's been a lot of families that have been broken up because one of the couple, the man or the wife, didn't want to fight for the marriage, and they just completely threw in the towel. This is already our 10th episode that we've done. If there's one thing that you have seen is, we don't give up and we don't throw in the towel. The second thing there is, testimonies come out of a great test. Your testimony will remind you of where you've been, okay? It reminds you, it's like, you know what? This is where I came from. That's one thing that we as human beings, we can never forget. Where did you come from? Don't ever forget where you come from. Don't ever forget the people that helped you get to the place where you're at right now. Don't forget the people that help you get up that ladder of success or whatever it is that you're doing. Don't ever forget the people that spent time and taught you something that they knew. Don't forget just to say thank you. Be appreciative. It's a part of your testimony. And another area here, your testimony will alert hearing ears where the minefields are. Right there, you're seeing an image of a minefield, on the screen, and you go to certain places, and that's what they would do in great wars. They would grab a field and they would prepare that field with mines that when someone would stand on the landmines, they would explode. In North Korea, there's still landmines that you can find in different places. Why? Because that's how they were trying to protect their border. When my testimony starts going forward, it allows other people not to have to explode those time bombs or walk into that minefield. They could have success. They could make it through, because basically with your testimony, you're letting them know, hey, this is where I went through. This is a better route. You make the decision. You can take a horse to a river, like they say, but you can't make the horse drink. They make a decision. The same way you make a decision. You can have someone tell you, hey, this is a good thing, this is a bad thing, but you make a decision. Sometimes we learn the hard way because we make the bad decision. And then the next area here, triumphs come out of great trials. The great trials that we've had in our life, they resemble a passage to new territory. When you have triumphs in your life, it's gonna be bumpy. Every war that has been won, they went through a bumpy time. It's part of the package. It's part of living. We have to embrace that life isn't easy, but it's possible. You're gonna have to work, you're gonna get dirty, you're gonna have problems, but you have to continue moving forward. Mark chapter 9, verse 23 says this. Jesus said to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes. I encourage you that you continue to believe. We all believe in something. We just need to decide what will take us over the finish line. What is it that we're going to hold on to? Let us believe on what's going to give us the success and what's going to move us forward and what's in line with what God wants to do in our life. Because look at, I believe that. I believe that there is a bigger plan than just Nisaac on this earth. I really believe that. I believe that God is the only one that knows the final plan that there is for my life, for my family. God knows it. But I've had to fight for everything in my life. I've had doors shut on me. I've had people tell me you will not be able to do it. I made a decision that I was going to continue going forward. If I was able to get through it, if I was able to make the naysayers like he actually did it, why stop now? Keep on going. What do I leave you with? Keep fighting, keep moving, change the world, and you make the difference. I love you, family. Be blessed.